Alright, I'm going to do a quick debug video. I've had a couple issues where people are reporting having one side dispense and not the other. So I'm going to go through some potential errors. I am out on the front porch here at the shop, so trucks going by. It's kind of loud. I'll try to speak up. Anyway, so real quick, one of the first thing to check is to pull these bolts. There should be 5 around the outside of here, and drop this cone so that you can see down into the dispenser. Sometimes the easiest fix is to just clean it out. So I have a dispenser right here that I have partially assembled. You can see shutters, those are normally closed, and when the air changes on this piston, it opens it up for the set amount of time and then closes it back. So if this track is dirty, or if you have a pellet jammed in there, then that can overcome the air pressure and it won't open. That'll keep you from dispensing. So that's the first thing to check, is the track dirty? Do you need to clean that out? And usually you can just brush this aside, hit it with a toothbrush or whatever. That's not too bad. If it's too bad, you can pull the bolts and pull the track off and get a good clean out. But that really shouldn't be necessary most times. The other thing is, if this nut comes loose, so that is a flanged nut. It does not have a lock washer because I couldn't find any in this pitch. This is a 10 millimeter 1.25 thread pitch, and if that comes loose, it just has these little teeth to bite into the plastic. So I've seen that pop out a few times, and that can cause you to not dispense, because if the piston pulls, you're still shut. So I've had that happen. So check that, make sure that you do have that nut on there and that it is actually going to be pulling the shutter open when the air changes position. You can find those on Amazon. Some local shops might have them, but again, that's a 10 millimeter 1.25 thread pitch. The next thing to check is we have the timer itself. You can just hit the lower right button on the trigger. You can hear that side is going, the right side, that one's going. Of course, if I hit this foot switch, they'll both go to the times that they're set to. If you can see the timer count down and it's not going, and the track is clean and the bolt is on, then we have a couple things that we need to figure out. One of the first things we can do is right here on the back. This is the manual air switch. So you can press that and see if it will switch. That'll tell you if mechanically the air valve on that side is still functioning. And if it is, then you probably have an electrical issue. And that could either be in the coil for the valve or just in the connections. And I can do another video to help diagnose those. But generally, the issues that I'm having more have to do with cleaning this out and checking the bolts and the pistons than within the controller itself. So I'll do another recording later on to kind of show the insides here, and yeah, hopefully that helps resolve some trouble.